What's going on, guys? It's Tom, and what have we here? It is indeed some more World at War, and look at this map. It's actually Dome. Yes, Dome. And if you guys don't know this, that World at War, I'm sorry, also has the map Dome in it. And I guess this is kind of where the Dome fiasco kind of started, and where all the hype for Dome began. And if you guys haven't played World at War, if you guys don't know Dome from Modern Warfare 3, then you don't know what is the good version of Dome. This, guys, is the true version of Dome. This is a freaking awesome map. It's a complete clusterfuck, but considering that the spawns are actually good in this game, it's actually very fun to play. I think I owned my final stand right there. That was kind of annoying, but then again, final stand has been in pretty much every game, so what can we do about it? Anyway, guys, not talking about World at War or anything like that today. I actually want to talk about a more serious topic again, and it kind of relates to what I was talking about earlier about my life and stuff, but it's not entirely to do with me this time. It's more about, you know, a more general topic, and I want to talk about change, how people change. And as dramatic as that may sound, it's kind of an interesting topic, and I was kind of thinking about it recently, and I was thinking what to talk about, and it's kind of an awkward thing, really, because change is very difficult. Well, it's a very slow process, and not in the sexual way. I don't mean it that way, and it's actually true though, because I mean what I'm kind of I guess I'm going to try and rephrase that and start all over again. So change is very difficult because okay, let me give you an example. For example, my economics teacher, I'm not going to name names here, is probably the worst teacher I've ever had in my entire life. And I'm probably going to fail my exams because of her, but I remember right at the start of the year, I could already see that she wasn't a very good teacher, and we weren't really learning much, and it was basically because what she was doing is she was just teaching far too quickly, and she wasn't really relaying any information well at all. So I told her, like, hey, can you slow down a bit? And she immediately took that the wrong way. I mean, because everyone thought, like, hey, you know, this person doesn't know how to teach, and she didn't even realize that. And we kind of tried to indirectly tell. I was the first person to actually directly tell her, hey, can you slow down? Can you actually teach us properly? Blah blah blah. And she immediately took that in quite an offensive way, and we never really got on after that. And you know, I don't really care about her because she's a really bad teacher. But still, it just struck me how difficult it is for some people to change. And I think a big thing behind it is it comes with people who tend to lead a very similar life for a long period of time. So, for example, say I lived in Canada. I know this is a really bad example, but if I lived in Canada for about 10 years, I went to the same school with the same people, and I never really went away. You know, I never went on holiday, or if I did go on holiday, it was like, I don't know, the Canary Islands or something, or maybe even the Philippines or whatever. And I've lived a very laid-back, relaxed life, and with nothing really, you know, no real crisis or anything like that. And because of that, I haven't really changed as a person. I mean, I know a lot of people go on about how, oh, I loved you so much until you changed, or you were the best mate I ever had, but then you changed. And every time I hear people talk about that, I see like comments on Facebook, oh, you really changed. And guys, there is a reason behind that. There is a reason why people change. It's not just because they're getting older. I mean, that's obviously a big factor behind it, but it's not the greatest factor. I mean, that's just natural change, but kind of artificial, so to say, change. I know that sounds really retarded as well. Is when you change because of an experience you've had, or because you suddenly change the way you lead your life. And I've experienced that many times. I've switched schools loads and loads of times. I even switched country. I mean, I came over to Holland a couple of years ago, and that was a massive change. And but that was like a big change to me, and that really did change me as a person. And you know, it taught me how to get along with different people and things like that. And as you know, socializing has always been a bit of my weak point, as I talked about in my last video. But the biggest change for me has been YouTube, and YouTube is awesome. It's fantastic, and YouTube gives people, it basically allows people to be who they want to be, and allows whoever, you know, anyone to be who they want to be, and just express themselves and things like that. And I think over the last year or so, I've really changed as a person, just because I've been able to socialize better, and I've been able to interact better with people, and that's just by talking to you guys. You know, it's just commentaries, replying to comments, and things like that. And that's really how I changed as a person. So guys, that's the end of the gameplay. I know this was another in-depth commentary, but let me know what you think about this, because I really think it's quite an interesting topic, and I do want to talk more about it in the future, because I do have more to say on it. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. As always, you leave a thumbs up, guys. 20 likes would be fantastic. And can I say thank you so much for that 36 like video that you got that last video 36 likes. And when I saw that, I was just like, wow, that's really back to how I was in my old days when my Marco J video went up. So that was great. Hope you enjoyed the video. Click this annotation to take me back to my previous video. Don't forget to tune into the football tonight, guys. It's going to be awesome. It's Portugal v Spain, so go check that out. And I will catch you guys tomorrow.